Welcome to Screw the Commute, the entrepreneurial podcast dedicated to getting you out of the car and into the money, with your host, lifelong entrepreneur and multimillionaire, Tom Antion.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here with episode 666 of Screw the Commute podcast. Oh, this is going to be a crazy episode. It's going to be the history of the number 666. And what I didn't want to jinx myself by tying my training episodes on digital marketing to the number 666. So that's why there's absolutely no training in this short episode. All right, I hope you didn't miss episode 665. That was Sadie Smiley. She is... oh man, she had a tough beginning, all kinds of medical and mental problems and abuse and all kinds of stuff. She turned it around and she's living her lifestyle business in Mexico. So check her out, episode 665. And of course, when you want to get to a back episode, you go to screwthecommute.com/ and then the episode number, hers was 665. I'm not going to mention these numbers again for this episode. So make sure after 600 and some episodes, you download the copy of the automation ebook. Come on now. You're crazy if you don't. You find it at screwthecommute.com/automate free, screwthecommute.com/automate free. And I will say you're welcome, because if you use even a couple of the tips in the book, you're going to work so much faster, get your work done, either more work done in the same amount of time, or get your work done way faster. How about that? And while you're at it, pick up a copy of our podcast app at screwthecommute.com/app. That's APP. Oh, and a couple things. I just started TikTok. That's trending older. Check it out. My account is at Digital Multimillionaire. And go out there, watch the videos. I think as of this morning, I have about 7 or 8 of them up there. And I'm making 3 or 4 a day. So check that out. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, let's get to the main. Oh, also thank you to the people contributing to Patreons, which all the money is going to go to helping our scholarship fund for persons with disabilities. So thanks for that. All right, let's get to the main event. So 666. All right, this has been recognized all over the place for the Antichrist. All right, now let me be clear here. That's not Antion Christ. All right, it's Antichrist, and also for the devil. But what's interesting about that is I had an entertainment company for 6 years, got worldwide publicity, called Prank Masters. We custom designed practical jokes long before Punk'd was around and all that stuff. And the logo, and its federally registered logo, was a devil sticking his tongue out at you. So I hope that wasn't an omen to what my 666 stuff. Now, let's see. I got a lot of info here for you on 666. So a lot of people avoid anything that has to do with 666 or the digits 6, 6, and 6. And it actually has a name for this. I'm going to read this from my notes here. This is a hexacosio, conta, hexaphobia. Hexacosio, hexaconta, hexaphobia. Now, I wouldn't say I'd put myself in that category, but of course, look at this episode. All right, so here's some interesting trivia about 666. Guess what? It's the sum of all the numbers on a roulette wheel. If you added up all the numbers 0 through 36, it comes to 666. Now that should tell you something about gambling, how good gambling is for you. And it was the winning lottery number in 1980 in the Pennsylvania lottery scandal, where the equipment was tampered with. All right, so let's see. It's a frequent visual element of the Aryan Brotherhood, tattoos. Let's see. Here's another one. It's the molar mass of the high temperature superconductor YBA2CU307. I know you were wondering about that one. Let's see. Now, here's the thing. China is like on the opposite side of the world from us. Well, they think it's a lucky number. It's often displayed in signs, neon signs, and in their shop windows, and it's supposed to mean everything goes smoothly. Boy, total opposite. I wonder who's right, if we're right or they're right. And I don't know if this is still true, but 666 Fifth Avenue in New York City was bought for $1.8 billion in 2007. It was the most expensive real estate deal in New York City's history. And then, of course, mathematicians have to get involved with this. So they found the square root of 666 is 25.8069. And so they say that if 666 is evil, then 25.8069 is the root of all evil. Let's see. 666 has been geared toward, or, coined for apocalypticists. And so anybody that they think is bad is called 666. The Catholics, the papacy, Freemasons, the leader of Israel and Islam. So people have been using it to kind of show disdain for other groups for a long time, show hatred. Now, rock and punk music have been perpetuating this thing. Iron Maiden had an album called 666, and we had a company had 666 vodka and 666 energy drink. So some people were using it, kind of mocking it. And some have really adopted it as, their self-identification. And like Aryan Brotherhood people have a tattoo, the number over a shamrock. And there's this, let me see this ministry, Crescendo and Gracia Ministry. And they have adopted the number as a symbol for church. And they tattoo it on themselves and their children. So it gets around. And so a lot of people call it evil government that's overtaking society or other religious forces. And some put it towards the United Nations, some of them towards certain presidents. The Washington Monument, I don't know how that is. That kind of reminds me of a joke. Did you hear that they're making a monument to Martha Washington? Yeah, it's a 200-foot hole in the ground. That's not dirty enough to be explicit. That's just innuendo. Some people even say that the www in the internet is for 666, and they claim barcodes are based on 666 and all kinds of crazy stuff. So there's a brief background of the number 666, and that's hexacosio, hexaconta, hexaphobia. So Halloween's coming up this Friday. No, this is, oh my goodness. This is Halloween, right? Oh my God, I just realized that. I'm doing this on Halloween. That's so spooky. Can you believe it? So anyway, subscribe for good training and never listen to this episode again. All right, catch you on the next episode.